Wow, so high tech. No, I haven't played with that yet.
Awesome.
Well, that's always part of the fun.
I don't know.
That's good. Keep them on their toes real quick, you know?
It would probably help if my own microphone was unmuted. That's so funny. Thank you, CO. I almost started casting. Anyway, yeah. Bingo tool neat. Sorry, I need to get over the fact that I had my own stream or my own microphone muted for casting.
And well, we caught it, so that's good.
Yeah. Alright, so if you have any questions during the match, feel free to either ask me in Bingo Sync, or if you need to DM me in Discord if it's something that you want to ask privately, please feel free to do that, and then just call attention to the fact that you have done so through Bingo Sync chat.
Okay.
Alright.
Any questions before we hop in?
Nope.
No, I think I'm all set.
Alright, go ahead and deafen and mute, and good luck to both of you.
Okay,
Thank
good
you,
luck.
good luck. Oh wait, hold on, I got it.
Alright, there it is. Oh, and they've both given me a ready. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send it. And there we go, there's our reveal. So let's pop this up on cast so you all can see what's going on here. We have, immediately in the center square, we have our Amy general goal. I've decided to also mark the easy goals for today's card, because I think it's interesting to see some of the fastest goals as well as the generals and the slower goals. So, honestly, I'm looking at this card, I'm kind of looking at that Barbuda in the top left, maybe hop over to Velgras after, like, I'm kind of looking to clear out... Yeah, it's a medium. I'm kind of looking at some of these faster goals right now on this card, because a lot of these bingo potentials, at least from the brief bit that I looked over, it looked a little bit more intimidating. Alright, there we go. And we're off into Barbuda and Pilot Quest. So, Adoor kind of on the same wavelength that I was thinking. However, having some Pilot Quest on the card, getting this started ASAP, is definitely really nice, and it also gives you a little bit of time to think. I didn't quite catch what our Pilot Quest goal even was. Do we have Pilot Quest? Surely we have Pilot Quest, and we're not just in here because... There it is. Defeat Big Borg. Oh yeah, that's super easy. Bottom right. So yeah, we just get that going, and we're going to be able to knock that out really fast. Oh, and look at this! We're even getting Velgras, so that's another easy goal. So this is going to go really well here, attacking on column 5. Yeah, we have a lot of synergy. I guess I'll just use the tool here to call out the synergy. Grimstone, we have 2 squares, have 4 items equipped, and defeat 15 enemies. We have Night Manor Cherry and completing the hiding game in 5 different rooms. For Star Wasper, we have a 30x multiplier and clearing wave 1 and 2 without power-ups, so those will be a little anti-synergistic. Warp Tank, we have Healing Sector and Slim Tank Allowed, beat Riot and Soft Sector, and since we have terminal codes, you can just Slim Tank over into Healing Sector. We'll see if either of our players recognize that. Ooh, okay, Adoor kind of I'm thinking like adoor here. Oh wait, it's not anti-synergistic because you're still allowed to get... Yeah, okay. Never mind, I lied. That is not anti-synergistic. You're still allowed to get egg for that. For some reason, I thought EGG was part of that list of things you're not allowed to grab for a sec. But yeah, that's an incredible play, and that would also get you a gift. So we do have both players currently in Velgris going for a really quick grab here. Oh! A door falling a little ways through floor 1. Luminant approaching the end of level 1. Don't know if we're going to have enough money to buy out the stock here, so we might have to go through level 2. Yeah, we need to go through level 2. And yeah, we only have to get 2 cherry discs for that goal. So if you're comfortable with Night Manor and can get the cherry there, then that is an absolutely incredible play there. And then you just have to find one more cherry to grab. And we got Waldorf, we got Velgris, we got Barbuda, we got Hotfoot. Yeah, I think my initial glance at the card maybe was a little too focused on Amy in the center. Oh, Luminant falling there. Hell yeah. Good to see y'all. And there is our shop clearing from adoor. That's going to be a bit of a snipe for Luminant. However, Luminant does have the progress on Pilot Quest to go back to. Alright, let's see where we go next. I do not believe we've collected any food in any of the games we've been playing. We will have meat soon for Pilot Quest for Luminant. Okay, over into Mooncat. Scanning, 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 scanning. Where's Mooncat? Where's Moon? The gold disc for Mooncat, huh? Yeah, that does kind of suck. But we'll be blocking Pilot Quest pretty easily here. Okay. Working through the warp tank goals now. We did not... Ooh, I don't know if Adoor spotted the terminal code here. Well, so we're gonna have to go through more warp tank stages when we could just level select over to it. Either that or Adoor might not know about the terminal code being allowed if it's on the card. That does mean Luminant has a chance to go get this gold disc and get herself some progress on the card after that unfortunate Velgris snipe. Oop. Not quite getting the portal there. Did I say gift? I didn't mean gift if I said gift. Oh wait, so there's a gift in Mooncat. We took a portal. Yeah. Yeah, that's not exactly a food item, it is a beverage. One thing I appreciate about... One thing I definitely appreciate about the bingo tool here is it marks off what is valid per game in terms of food, so no one's gonna be starting up the Porgy is fuel food argument here today. Coffee, to me is a food group, sure. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what we're doing with the coffee here. We don't really gain anything from it. Luminant, making some very steady progress here in Mooncat. Getting some nice slide jumps out there. I really love the kind of movement that you can get. Right, well, there's our coffee. Maybe just grabbing coffee out of habit? Yeah, I'm excited to see, like, how this is gonna go. Oh, wait. I think she figured... I had side swapped. I think they figured it out. Yeah, it's good that they caught it, because, yeah, this'll still save some time. Boop. Luminant getting caught up a little bit in this room. Trying again. Oh, let's see if we see Crust Sector. It's Crust Sector! Just hit reset, yeah. Everyone's favorite Slim Tank Crust Sector. Alright, we made it through the trouble screen for Luminant. Oop. Think she was trying to go for a slide jump there, but it turned into a ground pound. Sproing. Sproing. Alright, about to take the warp. Awesome. Yeah, I could definitely, I can get behind a terminal code that only lets you play Crust Sector. Alright, making our way through. The trouble with the Slim Tank code is that checkpoints don't do anything for you, so if you die while using this terminal code, while it can save you the time to get over to the stage, you then have to just go back and select the level again. And so that's why Crust Sector is a little bit of a meme, because it's the level that you kind of select if you just hit A. Ooh, taking a death right at the end, so we're gonna have to go through the entire stage again. Luminant taking another death on the bunny boss. Alright, got a little bit of a stun lock going here. Very smooth right here. Like, it's not a frame-perfect stun lock, but you don't need a frame-perfect stun lock. It's okay if the bunny moves a little. There's our gold disc for Mooncat. Very well done, Luminant. We're heading into the Abyss now, I assume, in Porgy. Maybe to take out Lamia for the gift? Who knows? Probably not. But yeah, very well done, Luminant, on that gold disc. Right, about halfway through this sector in warp tank. We've picked up a little bit of fuel. And I think we're just going for it here. A nice little dodge to get out of the way of the starfish. Keeping some distance. Starfish is very aggressively chasing. Okay, I think we managed to get away. Alright, this time we managed to get the proper pathing on Adoor's side. And we're out. There's healing sector done. Ooh, okay, Adoor is now starting up Pilot Quest. Luminant has the advantage here in Pilot Quest, so this is probably going to get blocked. Okay, we're almost there. Perfect, very well done. That's another square marked off for Luminant. Now I'd kind of expect to see her to pop back into... Yeah, looking at the gift to see if it was reasonable to get, deciding no. Yeah, hopping back into Pilot Quest to get things going here, because I think we should just be able to grab some meat now. Oh, we didn't have that many seeds going here. So now we're up to 3. She does have the better seed generation, but she's gonna need... Oh, don't have enough for the hut just yet. Alright, hopping over into Campanella. Defeating the Stage B boss would get you 2 bosses for the general goal. Yeah, no ingot luck for either player. Alright, Golfaria. Looking around, where are you, Golfaria? Blockbuster, okay. There it is. I don't know why that took me so long to find. So if you're comfortable with getting the Blockbuster without the Break Ball, this is also a pretty fast gift to grab. Alright, we're grabbing some clubs for a bit of a backup here. This will also be a gift, if I didn't mention that. I think I just did, but I already forget. Alright. And Luminant can actually grab a gift on the way to the Stage B boss just by getting a decent number of points. Which we're playing the bonus game pretty well here. Look at her go. Wouldn't surprise me if we're about to see a completed bonus game. No, okay, we're letting it go. That's fine. I think that was a good time to leave the bonus game there. You could, like, finish it, but we have enough points. We're probably gonna get 15 lives on the way to Stage B boss. I do like that she's going for some points here, just to, like, make sure she gets the gift on the way. Okay, looks like Adoor is heading up to grab another club for safety here. That's a refill and a little bit more, a few more max strokes. You absolutely can just do this in one go. But, it is also easy for things to go wrong in Golfaria, as I'm sure many of us are very well familiar with. Oh, interesting. I might have to poke at Golfaria again just to see how that changes how things feel. Alright. Back outside again. Just need to head up north into the temple. 14 lives for Luminant. I feel like this is a copy that you might want to skip just because it takes so long to grab, but... You know what? I'm not the one playing. So it might just be a comfort thing. Ooh, unfortunate death there. We're gonna have to grab 2 more lives now. I think, yeah, we don't want to go down that way right now. I'm not sure how comfortable both players are with Night Manor. Because, like, the Night Manor goal would be perfect. You get the cherry, you get the hiding minigame in 5 different rooms. Like, both of those would be pretty nice squares to grab if you're comfortable with Night Manor. I think it would benefit, well, okay, it would benefit either player right now, but if Adoor is able to grab that pilot quest before Luminant, then that would especially benefit Adoor. But Luminant similarly would want that for the block. $200 more points for Luminant and we'll have a gift. Oh, and speaking of, we just did pick up the gift for... Ooh, unfortunate. I think we just barely died right before that. Let me mark the gift in... Golfaria. Hit the ceiling, yeah. So we're gonna need to grab 1 more extra life here. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Welcome back with juicy snack bites. We do have double Campanella on screen here. Keeping an eye out here to see if we can get 15 lives. Are we gonna back out before we get the gift? Yeah, okay, we're backing out. I don't think we got the gift there. Alright, we're heading into Ninpeck. We're gonna grab some food. Grimstone, Night Manor, Star Wasper, and Warp Tank. All have double goals. We're just a little bit shy of having... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just let that go for a little bit longer and we'll have enough for the meat. Okay, Kick Club. Grab some food real quick in here. Right, let me also make sure I have the 2 bosses marked, because we definitely did 2 bosses for Luminant. So, Adoor still hanging out in Campanella. I'm kind of curious to see if Adoor is also just going for the 2 bosses. Oh yeah, okay, so I think... Yeah, I think this is still good for Adoor to be in right now. Because, like, Luminant has a little bit more progress, but you don't know that. So I can definitely see the logic right now from Adoor. You go for the 2 bosses in 4 games. Yeah. We're already over the score threshold for the 19K. Oh, maybe Adoor just caught the Stage B boss being marked? Okay, we're backing out of Campanella. Over to Grimstone now. Maybe just gonna threaten line 5 here, and just not actually pursue it. Because I think Luminant is still gonna be grabbing the 2 bosses in 4 different games first. Which I think Spoody tested recently, and it's one of the longest generals right now. Alright, so which goal are we going to go for first? 4 items equipped to everyone in a posse of 4 and 15 enemies are our options. Thanks, Kai. Yeah, it's an easy goal. So I think the point is that you just go really fast and you don't grab points as much as you can help it. Yeah, I've not actually tried the new Kit Club goal myself. It was mostly made as a replacement for the no uncharged kicks, I think it was. There was like one Kit Club goal that was always being weird and causing problems, so this was the new goal that replaced it, I think. I think they did, right? I'd need to go back and double check, but I think that's what happened. Yeah, like this general goal is more of something that you go for when it synergizes with other things you're doing. So if you have like Cyber Owls on your card, if you have Kick Club on your card, if you have Campanella on your card. Oh, I didn't check to see... Grimstone, did we pick up any food? I actually kind of forget where any food is in Grimstone, if I'm being honest. Alright, we're level 2. Right, dog treat is the food. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm definitely with you on the Big Bell race. That goal is very difficult to track and, both as a player and a caster. I have not been counting Grimstone enemies. We still have plenty of lives left for Luminant to be getting through Track World here, which will also be a gift on top of being 2 bosses, so even if we're not getting the 19k in Kick Club, well, here's 6 enemies. There it is. 2 bosses and Kick Club done. And that is also... Wait. Did we quit out too soon for the gift? Did we get the gift? Okay, we got it. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, Ninpeck, we're probably gonna grab some food here. Nope, backing out of Ninpeck. We've opened Ninpeck. We've opened Ninpeck several times and then backed out. Alright, we're slim tanking. Heading over to Riot and Soft Sector. And by that I mean, it's definitely going to be Crust Sector. We're heading to Crust Sector. Never mind, we're backing out. Alright, here it is, the Night Manor. I imagine we're probably going to go for the hiding minigame and then the cherry. Look, sometimes you open up Slim Tank and you see Crust Sector, and you're like, no, not today. Also, yeah, it is an easy gift. That is fair. That is absolutely fair. Should be hitting 15 enemies sometime soon here for Adoor. I've kind of lost track, but, like, I'm pretty sure we've either hit it or we're close to it by now. Slim Tank is a terminal code for the level select version of Warp Tank. Interestingly enough, it changes your character model, and it makes it so that if you die, none of the checkpoints you grabbed actually work, and it just takes you back to the level select again. So there's kind of some upsides and downsides to it. Alright, we definitely got the food item in Ninpeck. Alright, there's our 15 enemies for Adoor. Now we just need to go grab some more items to kit out our posse. Going on a sandwich hunt. I need to be paying closer attention to Ninpeck here to see if we get the gift icon to show up. So I don't think we've collected 3 sandwiches yet. 3 are possible by now, but I think I noticed us missing one. Oh, we did get an Ninpeck gift. Okay. I thought she missed a sandwich. Alright, let's get that on. Here comes... I'm assuming that that was the dog treat. I actually forgot which of those chests has it. Or if it's one of the upper ones. On our way here, we can get 18k points for a pretty nicely placed square in column 4, row 4. It'll take a little bit to get there, but it is kind of just like a steady goal that you can work towards that's not likely going to escape you. As long as you're reasonably confident in Ninpak. Obviously, like, that does assume that you're comfortable with getting pretty far into Ninpak and scoring decently. Oop! Sometimes you jump into the water for points. Oh, we're not getting the coffee. There we go. Took a bit for that to show up. Just not collecting enough of the previous food items. Little snail buddies. Alright. Grabbing a bunch of items here. We've got our light vests equipped now. I'm kind of curious here. I actually haven't tried this goal myself. Thanks, Google. Google, please. Stop exploding. Okay. 3 and 4. There it is. That is 4 items equipped to everyone in a posse of 4. Luminant probably looking at this and being thankful that she has the progress she has in Pilot Quest, but she's gonna need to go capitalize on that soon. Oh, it's probably gonna be a Ninpak. Yeah, so it looks like this is actually gonna get grabbed, so she's gonna have to go finish the boss square instead. Unless adoor has an absolutely, like, just chaotic big Borg that takes them down. Stay in for Ninpak, Cherry. Oh, we're backing out. Okay, we're not going with one meat. Sentient playlist? Adoor now hopping into Ninpak. I don't think... Yeah, Luminant just went out of Night Manor, right? Or did we actually stun the killer? I genuinely forgot, because I think I looked over at what, Getting pretty close to 18k here. And there it is. Might be looking for the square again. There it is. Heading back out. I think I would like to see Luminant go for not Night Manor, but a Pilot Quest here. Going back into Kick Club? Oh, I see. We're going for Track World with 19k points or less? No? Okay. Both players kind of backing out there. I didn't quite catch if we did the hiding minigame there in Night Manor, or like we completed it successfully. Because I was trying to figure out what we were doing in Kick Club again. Once. Okay, so we did get it. So I'll mark the gift for that then. I really feel like somebody needs to go into Pilot Quest here. Alright, Star Wasper. For Adoor. Alright, here goes Pilot Quest for Luminant. This will be a very important block if she's able to get this. Has enough for the hut and the additional meat here. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna spawn yet. Are we gonna try it with 1 meat? This is very doable. You pretty much just need to run up there and knock Big Borg out right away. We're not heading the correct direction for Big Borg. Maybe she's looking to get some meat drops from the enemies and just hoping that that'll do it? I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so we're not going for the power-up list square here, because we did grab some options there. I think we're just pushing multipliers, but it's taking a bit to climb up right now. We'll see how much we can get out of Wave 2. Okay, we have 2 meat and 4 ingots is pretty nice. Yeah, 2 bosses and 30x multiplier should be pretty nice. Speaking of, watching for the gift icon. I kinda like the options for this stage at least. There's our gift in Star Wasper. Because, like, you can just kind of decide what you want to grab at that point. Whoops, wrong person. That's also fair, though. Oh, we took a death, unfortunate. But we should still be able to get 2 bosses here. And if I'm counting right, I believe this is the first set of 2 bosses that Adoor has gone for. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what we're doing here in a pilot quest right now, because we're... I agree, 2 meat is more than enough. It's... I'm hoping that she turns back, goes home, then goes back out to Big Borg. Or maybe she thinks it's Unktomi. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what's happening here. Oh, okay, I didn't see. Did we explode in Star Wasper? I'm guessing we did if we're going back for this again. Okay, we're just getting multiplier now. Oop. Stream froze. Okay, reset after Wave 2. Thank you. I'll go ahead and mark the 2 bosses for Star Wasper then. Okay, we're heading back and we're making friends now. Alright, heading back out again. Is it time for Big Borg? Oh yeah, probably going for the no upgrades and another shot at the 30x. We're not going to Big Borg. Either that or she's just really not sure how much she needs for it. Hey Spooty, thanks for the raid. Hope the rest of your Row 2 treated you at least decently. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what Luminant's thought process here is. Because we absolutely could just go up north into the central ruin, or like the ruins up there, and just take down Big Borg. But we're farming up a lot of materials right now that we don't really need. Okay, we're heading up in the correct direction. We have plenty of time. We don't even need to head back to base. We can just do this. Just clear out the enemies on the left. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to go for both at once, but if you're comfortable with Star Wasper, you absolutely can get both. There it is. There's the square mark. Heading over to Cyber Elves for 2 bosses. This should go by pretty quickly. Hopping into Chicago to start. Oh, right, I need to mark Pilot Quest food. And I imagine we'll be grabbing some dim sum on the way. Now hopefully we'll be forklift certified here. That might... Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Beep beep. Alright, back out into the ruins. Clearing out the left enemies once again. Alright, we're attacking Big Borg properly now. Yeah, if you kill the last enemy and it's too far to the left off screen, then the key sometimes doesn't spawn. Alright, we've got a really good setup on Big Borg here. Should be getting the kill any moment here. There it is! Getting that nice block on column 5 there. So I'm kind of curious to see if Adoor's gonna stick around for the double boss square, because at this point, that's still kind of a slow square, and there's other things that you could be doing right now. Hell yeah, Boniface. I'm glad. Yeah, because, like, we only have... For Adoor, we only have 2 bosses in Star Wasper. Luminant's going for 2 bosses, maybe? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Alright, here comes Uktomi. I guess we're gonna grab a gift. As well. Maybe? No? Having second thoughts? You have a decent bit of time. I think you can actually go for Uktomi here. Yeah, probably better to at least finish out the stage. We're grambling, baby! Let's go! Alright, we're sticking through bosses. Yeah, maybe. And we unfortunately do not have any Zoldanaks to put on the teleporter there. Yeah. It's one of those things where we have enough time where we could maybe tank on Unktomi, but also Unktomi is, a little sporadic, a little volatile. Really nice combo coming out here from Adoor. Keeping up the higher firepower. Really nice to see. Yeah, I agree, Spooty. This is definitely a thing where you just kind of gotta send it and see if it works. If not, you come back later. Uh-oh. We should be able to make it back home with more than 30 seconds here, but... Grab the dim sum, which reminds me I should mark Cyber Owls for food. Alright, we're back home. We have 2 friends, let's go! Holy crap, this is the most I think I've seen resource-wise in Pilot Quest and Bingo so far. Alright, we got 360 seconds. Let's go. Maybe Luminant's just really vibing with Pilot Quest right now. Oh, I see. We're getting the gift right now in Cyber Owls. I did notice that, Adoor is currently getting the gift in Cyber Owls. I did see, Adoor practicing Get Me Out at the start. So... probably familiar with and comfortable with, the different owls. Choosing Octavio. Kind of interesting that we've been seeing so many people pick Octavio for the rescue mission. Octavio feels a little less consistent to me compared to, like, Huxley and Engel. Yeah, case in point. That happens. Ooh, we got knocked out of the room with Unktomi. How unfortunate. And I guess she really wants to hold on to that, so she's leaving instead of, just taking the death. I feel like at this point you just take the death and go back out. Oh wait, is Cyber Owls on the card? No. I think what happened was that they thought... This literally just hit me too. Because I thought it was on the card for a sec too. But because you're doing it for 2 bosses, you're like, well, I'm here, I might as well go grab the gift. Oops. Yeah, absolutely, Spooty. That's that was a huge time investment there for Luminant. Alright, here's a fish for food. In Waldorf. Should be a pretty quick gift, too, while we're going for the 3 squids. Alright, back into Night Manor, this time for real. Oh, we didn't throw the beach ball hard enough. And we missed the harpoon! Yup. Fair. Understandable, have a nice day. So I'm curious if we're going to be doing any hiding mini-games here in Night Manor. Because I think Adoor only knocked one of those out. Right. Let's get that marked as well for the gift. Oop! Accidentally, I think we accidentally turned on the wind there. I'm imagining that's why we didn't just go back. Alright, there's the Waldorf gift. Oh, jeez. No, it's okay, you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. It was the Cyber Owls. I think I might have not marked one. I needed to double check. We have Waldorf, Star Wasper, Night Manor, Golfaria, and I think I didn't mark one. Alright, Mooncat's a really quick one. Oop! We're running too far away from... We're not really completing the hiding minigame here. I think we're just going for a cherry right now. Shoot. I should have double-checked to make sure my numbers matched up, because I was looking at what we were counting. Okay, we're waiting for the killer to show back up in here before we run away. Sure is taking his time to show up again. And I think we're dying. Yep. Good thing we don't really care too much about that right now. Alright, there's our Warp and Mooncat. And I'm pretty sure I missed one here. I'm trying to remember what I missed. Got Waldorf. Are we still at 5? Ah, dang it, I don't want to have to do this again if I can help it. I know we miscounted Cyber Owls. Oh hell yeah, Party House! Alright, so for Party House... It looks like we're just doing Amy here, because we just need to beat a level in Party House for that. Okay, so let's see, we had... Oh, we did get the Campanella gift, it looks like. And I forgot to mark Campanella for Adoor, so that's our 6th. Scenario 1 is actually pretty fast as well, if you're going super mash heavy strats, although we are picking up dancers. Typically you want to go more with like comedians, is my understanding of the yeah, I do also like Best Wishes just for consistency. You get so much money between having bartenders and just the base amount of trouble. And you get the trouble mitigation early so that you can also just like get all of your trouble in nearly every party. And then you just have like a max size house. Yeah, dancers are definitely a little weaker than you would think they are. If you're going for speed, I believe the strat is generally comedians and caterers. Let's see. We have all of them listed here for what scenarios they're in, but... I guess the speed strats aren't there, but that's fine. And yeah, if you don't have something to guarantee the dancers to show up, then they don't really do a great job of paying for themselves. Immediately just hitting reset instead of actually escaping the killer there. Which is fine. I think that sets the timer to, what, 40 seconds? Before he'll show up again? Oh, we're kind of going in circles here. The bull is going to forever escape us. Alright, well, we got an escape there, but it's not the hiding minigame. Oh no, never mind, it is the hiding minigame, because we ran into a room that has it, even though we ran away. So we're actually playing the hiding minigame. I haven't been keeping track of how many times we've been doing this. I feel like this is the first that I've actually seen myself. Miss, miss, and we're fine. Alright, so to my understanding, that is the first one. Alright, wonder if Luminant's pulling up the cherry guide real quick. Taking a pause. Alright, we have 3 dancers. There's our 4 dancers. However, I just realized we're on the last party. Did she do it in the bushes outside? Yeah, okay, so that'd be 2. Okay. Yeah. Like, Spooty, the strat is usually like caterers and comedians for scenario 1, right? After you grab some hippies for trouble mitigation. Auctioneers, hippies, comedians. Yeah. And once you get that, you can just, like, mash, basically. It turns scenario 1 into something pretty quick, generally. You'd have to get, like, pretty unlucky. Like that. Alright, we got some money coming in. Still leaving behind the bowl right now. For Luminant. Looking around the house, trying to see what we can find. Okay, gonna grab the password real quick. Or wait, do we have the password? I don't know if we do. Oh no, Spooty. That makes sense, because I could definitely see things falling that way. If you don't have your auctioneer show up enough and... Yeah, Night Miner's definitely one of those games where if you're trying to do it quickly and you're just trying to go by memory, there's a lot of little things that you can kind of forget. Okay, we got our safe combination. And here's the killer. Yeah. Are we Dead by Daylight looping? Oh no! We got mixed up. Yeah. Like, it makes sense why Night Manor does things the way it does, but if you kind of forget exactly where you are, and you're not, like, necessarily accounting for the map in the lower right corner, it is really easy to accidentally go back into the room you just came from. which, when that happens, if you run into the killer by going back into the room you just came from while he's chasing you, you have anywhere from no time to up to 2 seconds to react, depending on where in the cycle you are. Alright, another noise has been made. Okay, we're just leaving immediately. Ooh, the cops showing up again for Adoor. Yeah, I think she's picking up the route guide now. However, still don't have the bull, I think. It's once again dancer time. Okay, yeah, this definitely, like, with the pausing as we're doing this, this really feels like just following either the guide in the resource document or a video. Okay. Grabbing the maze solution. Alright, into an Inpec now. There's a food item. Alright, we're doing a food rush now for Adoor. Into Kit Club next. Okay, we have the bowl now. We're making the mushroom killer. Alright, Fist Hell is on the card, so we can go into Fist Hell. Oh wait, no. Food items is not from this card only. My brain is, conflating things, don't mind me. Sometimes you just land on planet Zoldath and you want to vibe. Okay, no, we're not going for the meat. Combat ants, alright. I think we were just looking at options for food and then not wanting to count on luck there. Oh my god, I love that idea. Once again, litigating Porgy fuel as food. Combat ants has been done. It's just the bingo classic. Gonna grab some chicken here. Yeah, the battery is food, and the battery acid is a drink. Alright, we've set up our fires next to the chicken. believe we need one more here. Bowl of fungicide food or beverage. It's like a soup, right? So we're just like, we're mostly talking about is soup a food or beverage, and that's more like a food, right? We've got beverage covered. Alright, I'm hopping over into Fist Hell now for what I believe should be the last piece of food. Because I believe we picked up the dog treat. Okay, I think maybe we didn't pick up the dog treat. I marked it just in case because we did go to the right place for it, but I don't know if we opened up the chest with it or if Adoor was tracking that. But at this point, I am completely okay with Adoor checking it off. I can definitely appreciate grabbing the extra orange just to be safe. Which also, we do have collect 10 oranges on the card anyway, so... there we go. It's based on the seasons. There we go. Now I just need to sneak around on the left side, don't go into the hole yet. Oh, we got the killer a little too soon here. I don't think we were ready for the killer just yet. Yeah. As soon as you go through the maze, if you get lost in the maze, that sets the killer's timer to not quite as low as it would be if he were chasing you normally from a noise, but it still sets it to something pretty low, so when you get lost in the maze, you really want to be ready to go into the maze properly and grab the crossbow bolt. Yeah. Alright, another 2 oranges. And here comes the kill. And unfortunately, there's not a second boss in Night Manor. We did get a boss kill in Night Manor, though. I don't think so. Let me double check. I think it's just the killer. Yeah. True. Yeah, that does actually now mean we can no longer hide from the killer in 5 different rooms now. We'll have to do a new game if we want to do that. Alright, that's Night Manor. So Luminant's gonna be able to mark that off. And if we maybe hop into a quick cherry like Waldorf's Journey, maybe? Or Velgrus, that's another good option. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a cherry rush here. Nope, okay, nope. Never mind on Velgrus. Back into Kick Club. I guess we're gonna rush down the 19k points. Or the sub 19k point track world. We do need to go get the grass tile here for Adoor. Oop. Damn it. Wheels. There we go. Rolling over my headset cord. Yeah, this will be the last two easies knocked off of the board pretty shortly here. Yeah. If we just do this Kick Club goal and then immediately go into Waldorf and push for a cherry, that's going to be a relatively hard to block bingo threat. And by that I mean mostly that Adoor's gonna have to make the right call on that. Okay, Adoor now also hopping into Kick Club. This is gonna be a bit of a rough snipe. Assuming Luminant's able to get this done. Alright, we're doing a good job of avoiding the food items. On Luminant's side here. Up to 1-7 now. Grabbing a little bit of food here. I don't think that'll be the difference maker. Up to 1-3 now for Adoor. 1-8 for Luminant. Oop! Missing that shot there, gonna have to go around for the ball. I don't think that's gonna be 5 stages of progress, though. Yeah, when you're ending the stage, you want to be up on the side that you spawn on, and you want to be, like, basically near the top of the screen so that your ball doesn't bounce, is my understanding. Hey, we're on the boss. And just making sure we don't pick up anything else, and that is enough. That's gonna be the square. And we're gonna see some Waldorf racing here. There's the mark. Does Adoor see it? I think Adoor might not be seeing it. So depending on how, yeah, I think Luminant needs to go push for the 3 kills on the squids first, just because you don't know how much cherry progress your opponent has here. So you gotta kinda hope that they just don't have the progress. Yeah, and then you can go for the cherry on Waldorf. Oop. You don't want to turn on the wind. And we maybe don't want to be on the cloud here. Okay. Adoor now also in Waldorf. I don't think we got a kill with the propeller earlier. I guess we'll see. Oh, we did, okay. I saw the miss on the harpoon and the beach ball. Nope. Okay, there's our harpoon. For both of them. At basically the same time. Beach ball. There's enough. That should be it. So now we have to deal with the diagonal threat. I think Luminant is just saying, okay, fine. I don't think that you're going to get this. That is also true. You're right. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that we're already up to 11 squares for adoor. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit much for Luminant to be able to come back, but she is gonna be pushing for this 2 cherry square at least. Yeah. In which case, if adoor gets another square, then that's gonna be having to get every other remaining square. Yeah, that block was absolutely what Luminant needed, or what adoor needed. We got 20 minutes left, so we'll see what we're able to get done. Looks like adoor is gonna go for the hiding minigame now. Yeah, I guess we don't even care about the diagonal threat because of what you mentioned earlier, since this is gonna be 2 squares for the win anyway. The classic toilet flush. Everyone seems to favor the toilet flush as a preferred noise-making method. Which, I mean, for this case, we were also very close to the room that we're gonna go hide in, so that makes absolute sense. I'm just kind of thinking about how most casual Night Manor playthroughs I see, whenever somebody gets the crossbow and the crossbow bolt, they load it up and their first thought is, alright, I'm gonna go flush the toilet. Adoor tried to make some progress with Amy, but we did not succeed the party house scenario, I believe. And I don't think we went into Hotfoot or Fist Hell. Yeah, no, we didn't. Alright, here's our last... Oh, we didn't jump high enough to get onto the bubbles! That sucks. Just didn't hold the jump long enough there, I think. I think we could have made it up there, but the hit that we took happened at just like a time where we weren't expecting it. Alright, hopping into Seaside. Might just... wait. What are we doing on Seaside? Bosses again? Bosses. It's gotta be bosses. I don't think we have Seaside on the card for the cherry. So, we're probably just sticking around here for bosses right now. Ooh, this hiding minigame. Getting that one early miss is always a little bit terrifying. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy UFO 50 Bingo. There's going to be quite a bit going on tonight. After this game is done, I think there's one currently going on right now, and then not too long from now, there's going to be another pretty strong match going on. I believe we're up to 3 once we succeed this hiding minigame. I can't remember if we had any the first time around. So that's at least 3 hiding minigames done that I've seen in this session. And yeah, the on this card, this is Season 2 of UFO 50 Bingo. In Season 1, the condition of on this card wasn't present for those, so for the gold discs and cherry discs, we tended to see the same games over and over again. So for Season 2, they added from games on this card to give us a little more variance on what we see getting marked off for the gold discs and cherry discs. Sentient playlist. Correct stage, too. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it just has to be mentioned by name in another goal. So for Amy there, the Amy center square mentions Party House, Hotfoot, and Fist Hell, so those would also be valid gifts, or golds or cherries. This should either be number 4 or 5. It's the 4th that I've seen, but I forget if we had any from the first time we were around in Night Manor. Yeah, so there it was. So I'm pretty sure we did that at least once. The first time around in the living room. Alright, over to Fist Hell. Are we gonna pick Amy? Oh, it's Victor. That makes sense. I'm kind of curious what we're going for here. I guess it's bosses? Yeah. And I guess since it feels worth mentioning the victory conditions here again, if somebody forms a line of 5 squares, that's a bingo and they win. If all bingos for your opponent are impossible and you get 13 squares, you get a majority win. If it gets up to the time limit, whoever has the more squares wins. And if at the time limit both players have the same number of squares, then whoever got that number of squares first wins. So if it's 10 squares to 10 squares, whoever got their 10th square first wins. Alright, one boss down for Adoor. Luminant heading back into Pilot Quest. I'm guessing we're just gonna go send it on Unktomi again? Right, because we did get our second boss in... Oh my gosh, where is it? Seaside, where are you? There you are. Yeah. All Adoor has to do right now is beat one more goal, and I think the goal that they're going for might get blocked here. We've got a pretty decent setup going here for Unktomi. We've got a decent amount of time, so we don't need to worry too much about, like, taking a bad attack chain. I was trying to think of the way to phrase it. I guess angle would have been another word for that. So we have time to, like, set up here. Alright. Looking pretty good here. Yeah. Especially with only 11 minutes left right now. There it is! And that should be the square mark. Over to Hyper Contender, gold disc on hard difficulty for Adoor. We do have about 10 minutes left, so probably just gonna try and push another cherry here and just see how many points you can get on the board here. Nope, Slim Tank. Yeah. It's gonna be really, really... Like, if we play this perfectly, I think we might be able to get up to, like, 10 squares for Luminant. Maybe 11, if we, like, went through Waldorf's journey, got the cherry, had a really fast warp tank, slim tank, and then just got the 30x multiplier first try, but maybe I'm underestimating the amount of time that takes. But at worst, I could only really see this going to 12 to 11. I think that block on Waldorf's really sealed the deal. But it's always good to play out the rest of the match. Oh, cross sector, let's go! Everybody loves it. So I've actually not tried Hyper Contender Hard Mode. I did mess around a little bit with Hyper Mode, which adds a second opponent. I'm guessing the AI is just a lot stronger on Hard Mode. Well, good news, Ben. I'm pretty sure Violet's already done Hyper Mode speedruns. Or at least I think I remember discussions of those happening. Oh, we're finishing Crust Sector. Okay, we found the right place to land on again. I think at this point, Luminant knows what's going on. Or, well, I mean, Luminant probably already knew what was going on, but, like, I think at this point Luminant's just kind of messing around on top of, trying to maybe grab another square or two. And unfortunately, Velgris was just not cooperating with her. Ooh. Adoor taking a loss there. Got the rematch. Luminant making her way through Orb Hell. And, the projectile rain enemies are doing their thing here, causing problems. Unfortunately, not able to sneak through. Alright, Adoor through. On to stage 5. Just a few more left. Also, it's not too often that I get to see people play Wreck. So I'm quite happy to see that. Ooh, one more ring to Voltana. Okay, managed to get the snipe there. Oh no! I think Voltana's gonna get this. Dang! Alright, we got our rematch. One key down for Luminant for this Velgris cherry. One scenario would be a level in Party House. Alright, Adoor definitely keeping control this time. Okay, we're hopping back into Pilot Quest one more time. I'm imagining this time it's just because. I think Luminant just wants to play Pilot Quest. Economy going wild. Alright, we managed to secure the victory against Voltana. On to Gilroy next. I feel like this is going to be a rougher matchup for Wreck. because the bombs, you don't block them with your shots. You have to, like, find a way to get in, but not have the bombs blow up on you. I think Luminant is pretty much done here. And is just kind of waiting out the rest of the timer here. Oh wait, right. Because you just stand up and block, right? Yeah. There's so many rings on the field right now. There it is. Getting close to the end here. Level 7 Yogo, and then against your own clone. That first ring bounce going favorably, but then Yogo right up in your face says otherwise after. Oh, Yogo just not letting them get the last ring here. Alright, more rings on the field. Yogo taking the win there, and I think that pretty much seals the match to be ending where it is, because I don't think we're going to be getting through Yogo and a clone fight in 30 seconds here. Getting ready to call time. Whoa! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG's.
Good game. Oh.
Welcome back.
Hello. Man, what game.
GG's.
Good game.
GG's. You know, when you're doing this, it's like the whole time you're just thinking to yourself, oh my god, I should be doing this right now. I should be doing this right now. I'm in the wrong spot. I feel like this card had so much going on, so much, what do you say? Like things working together, you know?
Synergies?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole time I'm just thinking to myself, like, I should be working on getting gifts right now. No, I should be getting the foods right now, you know? It's like,
yeah.
that's the fun of it.
It's so funny for me, because, like, anytime I'm looking at a card, I start off and I'm like, there's not that much synergy here. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I'm like, holy crap, there's so much synergy.
Yeah, oh my god, there's so much synergy. There's 2 Grimstones, there's 2 star. Like, I always miss when there's multiples of a single game. That's, for whatever reason, my kryptonite. I was really trying at the end there to get that 13th with Hyper Contender, but didn't quite pull it off, unfortunately.
Yeah,
If you hadn't gotten that boss's goal, I probably would have gotten it that way, but he beat me to that one, too. It was fun, though. Like, none of the games that I practiced were on the card. That's always how it goes. But I still had a lot of fun. Some difficult ones on this card, like that warp tank.
Yeah.
There's a funny moment too where I realized that, like, partway doing the healing sector one, that I could just use Slim Tank for it. I wasn't thinking that the whole time, so that was fun. That other goal, like, I'm gonna have to learn that someday, but it's Riot Sector in like one life. That's rough.
Yeah,
Never gonna do
Riot's
that.
really rude with how much it has those enemies that just, like, rain bullets on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean that whole sector, like the part where it's just like the grid that turns on and off. I'm never gonna remember how to do that. So
Or wait, I think I had the wrong one, but, you know, one of those sectors.
yeah, it was a lot of fun though. I think I got sniped just a couple times. There was one I was working on. Okay, I was in Campanella. You got that one a bit before I did, so that was one.
Kick Club,
Sweet.
I think.
Yeah, Kick Club 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I wasn't that one. Like maybe I had not practiced that one where it's you want to get as low score as possible, and I was thinking to myself, do I want to be like running out the clock every round, or am I gonna be like too close to 19,000? So that one was a little. I think I wasted a little time there when I could have just played it without getting any of the foods. You know, that probably would have been alright. But just looking at the card, if there's anything else.
Yeah, I think the
Just a fun
benchmark...
one.
Sorry, go ahead, Luminant.
I had practiced the Night Manor gold disc,
Oh,
but not the cherry.
yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. There's some tough ones on here that like you wouldn't know if you didn't. Like the cherry disc for Night Manor, I definitely haven't done. I'm just not good at impact, so I didn't do that one. I never go into Pilot Quest either. I don't dedicate the time that I probably should. So you got that
I
one
love
from
that
me.
quest.
Yeah, it is good fun. I love that little guy.
Definitely, like, the big pivotal moment on this was the Waldorf's journey killing 3 squids in 3 different ways.
God. Yeah.
If that had gone
That
the
was
other
super
way,
fun.
that would have been, like, just basically Luminant needing to get 1 cherry in the time that you would need to get 2.
Were you working on that one? That like as I was.
Yeah, I'd gotten two. I just couldn't find another shop.
You know what's funny too about that one is I had like peeked my head into Waldorf's early on for some reason. I don't remember. Maybe I was going for gifts or something like that, or foods or whatever. But anyways, I just like meant to finish doing that goal, and I just like left it for a good while, and then I came back to it later. So yeah, and that would have been really scary too for me. I mean, I don't know what I would have cherried.
Yeah.
I don't know the Night Manor cherry, and geez, what's the next quickest one on here? Like Barbuda, I guess.
Barbuda! I forgot about it entirely. Oh, I've practiced that one so much.
I had a lot of fun though. I'm always happy to get the like. I just feel like as I'm playing, like this is the best way to practice it. You know, I do stuff like beforehand, but that's
Right.
You know, like I'm just doing the card by myself, or I'm just doing the practice section of Bingo Sync, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
did get a good game, and this was a lot of fun. It was pretty, I think, neck and neck, especially early on, so that was a lot of fun. If I had maybe 5 extra minutes, then I could have got that hyper contender goal at the end there, but too bad.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
It was a really fun match to watch and commentate over.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for commentating, by the way. I'm always
Yeah.
thinking to myself, because I haven't done any casting myself, I just have to imagine that it's like, maybe not as much now that there's that cool thing that Frank was working on, but having to keep track of one game is, I feel like, so hard. So 2 games is a lot.
It
So thanks
gets
so
a
much
lot
for
easier
casting.
over time, and you just kind of accept that you're probably going to miss some things and make some mistakes.
Yeah. I did feel so bad when I checked. Last week I had another issue with the gift card where like it was one of the general goals has games on it that you're allowed to count for gifts. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. And so this is like the other way around when I counted one that I shouldn't. So
It's really funny, too, because, like, while you're in Cyber Elves and getting that gift, I'm like, oh yeah, this is for the gift, obviously. And it didn't click with me that it wasn't on the card until someone in chat was like, wait, is Cyber Elves on the card? And I was like, wait,
And
no!
I felt so proud of myself. Oh, this is great. This is food. This is bosses. This is a gift. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It's not a gift. It doesn't count.
So it goes.
Yeah.
well, I'm probably gonna hop out here shortly. Anything y'all want to say before we hop off the stream?
No, I mean, it was a great game. Thanks for playing, and best of luck in your upcoming games, both of you.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Right? Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Alright, I believe there should be some bingo casting going on right now. Yeah, there's gonna be a total slugfest going on. Like, right now, we already have... Yeah, we got RPM versus Red Robot going on right now. And not too long from now, we're gonna have Glove versus Spooty, and, like... Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Alright, I'm gonna throw it over to Matt, who's casting RPM versus Red Robot. See you over there. And also check your Serpentine belt.